Hello, this is Dent on FanPavilion FanFire round. I think I've learnt a lot this year being captain of Gloucester. I was a relatively new captain, haven't really done it a huge amount, and I've pretty much sort of learnt on the job, and I hope I've gained in confidence and improved, and hopefully that will put me in good stead for next year captaining the lads. If I could give myself a bit of advice, I would probably say, just back yourself and trust that if you go through some bad form, that things will come good eventually. And throughout my career, I've been through a lot of sort of bad times, and eventually you do come out of it. But when you're in it, you think it's never going to end, but it does. And I'd love to tell myself that when I was 18, just to keep faith and keep going. I think my proudest moment, you can't really look past the Lord's final. Obviously winning that was incredible, and it was a great day to be involved in. And coming from probably being underdogs and being in a position where we were looking like probably losing, it made it sort of more the sweeter when we did win, and still think about that day, and it still gives me goosebumps thinking about it. That's a tough question. I'm not 100% sure what I'd be. I think I put all my eggs in the cricket basket, and if it didn't turn out, I'd have just had to find something to do, and I'm not entirely sure what it would have been. I think funniest sledge. I played a game against Durham, and I was trying to grow a pretty big beard and trying to change my look, and Graham Onions didn't seem to like my beard and called me a hobo pretty much the whole game, and I found it funny at the time, but then also pretty sharpish after that game. I shaved it off and went back to just having a bit of stubble. I think having played with a guy called Ben Charlesworth, who's signed a contract for us now. I played with him last year. He's still at school, only 17, and he looked right at home when he played first class cricket for us. So I think he's going to be a fantastic player, and I definitely think he's one to look out for, batting and bowling. He's a great all-rounder, and I think he could have a massive impact at the club. I think that's got to be when I got 268 versus Glamorgan here at our place, and I think it was one of my favourite innings just because everything went right. It was one of those days we just never felt like I was going to get out, and every shot I played came off for me, and it's a great feeling when you get in that sort of place that you just feel like everything's going for you, and I think that definitely has to be one of my most enjoyable innings. Quickest bowler I've faced, I think when I was starting out, Tymo Mills, who plays mainly 2020 cricket now, he used to play a bit of red ball cricket and take the new ball, and it was a pretty tough thing to come up against when he's got a new ball in his hand and he's bowling mid-90s, tend to be at our heads, and I think that was pretty tough when I was pretty young, and obviously he was young there, but I was pretty young, and coming up against that, it was a tough task. Role model, I think, although it sounds pretty cheesy, and a lot of people say this, my dad's quite a big role model for me. He teaches me a lot and tries to help me constantly. Even now, he's trying to help me weekly and monthly. He's always contacting me and trying to help me. And I think something I always take from him is that he's always trying to improve. Even now, he's always trying to improve. He's always trying to add strings to his bow, and that's a great lesson for a sportsman who if you don't keep improving, people catch you up. So he shows me the right thing to do, which is just keep improving and stay positive. Where it'll be in 5 years, I hope to obviously still be captaining the club and being able to put some big performances in for the club. I'm not looking too much past Gloucestershire. I want to do as well as I can for them and captain as well as I can and score as many runs as I can, and we'd like to try and push for some more trophies. We got a taste of it in 2015 with the Royal London, and I think the whole squad's eager and itching a bit to get another trophy in our hands and have another day like that Lord's final. Thanks very much, and follow Fan Pavilion for your cricket-related updates, opinions and player interactions. Cheers, thanks a lot.